Welcome back to my whiskey pick of the week. You know I'm Eric the Whiskey Guy, and as always, as usual, and as advertised, oh, do I have a treat for you this week. This is a special edition. It's the Hurricane edition. It's on its way, and I wanted to kind of treat myself to something that obviously that I haven't tried yet, but one that really sticks out when it comes to my bourbon collection of having bottles. So ladies and gentlemen, this week we're going to be trying the Walking Stick, and I am so excited for this one. Now, this review, it can go two ways. Either it's going to be an overachiever, or it's going to come nowhere close to expectations. I got high hopes. I got high hopes this week. The last time I did a video, I'm not gonna say that it was par, but it wasn't on my bourbon delight list. We just put it like that. So, like I said, this is a special edition. This is the calm before the storm, and I'm just looking back over the years of all the hurricane parties, and I used to do some crazy things. I remember probably about 20 years ago, in my early 20s, we used to wait for the hurricane to come and sit in the garage and drink with the garage door open. Crazy. I don't know how we did it, but here we are, and it seems like Hurricane Milton, he's coming. He's taking a direct path from Tampa all the way to my front door, like he got my address in his GPS. He taking I-4 straight to the house. So I'm gonna hunker down, but until then, hopefully I have some good bourbon to try. Now this is it's a unique bottle. I believe it was this bottle, the Walking Stick. It was distilled by Barton 1792, and it was bottled by Buffalo Trace. And it really doesn't make sense for me, because the last time I checked, both of those brands had top of the notch distilleries, so I don't know why they had to do like a collaboration or teamwork. I feel like one of the big brands should have just took ownership of it. But I want to see how it is. I haven't had a single barrel in a while, and single barrels are starting to become one of my favorite bourbons. So I want to see how the Walking Stick tastes. It's coming in around 90 proof, which is that's a perfect level for something to sip on. And since it's a single barrel, on paper, this should be a banger on paper. But like they say in football, you play it on the field. Now, the only downside that I could imagine, or like have a negative thought about this bottle, and obviously I haven't tried it, so before that, I would say that it would be like the old saying, too many hands in the pot can spoil the sauce. So since you add a little bit of this, add a little bit of that could be probably an issue. But I think it's gonna be good. I haven't really heard anything about this, and I'm kind of surprised, because since it is made or bottled by Buffalo Trace fanatics, they go crazy over anything that Buffalo Trace make. They are the creme de la creme, and they will hype it up. But another thing about the Buffalo Trace fanatics, if they slightly don't like it, oh, they are coming for you. You can ask the Traveler's Whiskey. I never seen so much backlash over a bottle of whiskey as I did with the Travelers. And I like the Travelers, the Chris Stapleton edition. I liked it a lot. So I'ma just pop it on open. But Another thing, when it comes to like having all these big brands wanting to come together, another negative thought that just came to my mind. It's kind of like Nike. Now I'm a big fan of Jordans. I wear a lot of Jordan shoes. I own a lot of pair of Jordan shoes. But guess what I don't own? I don't own a pair of Jumpmans. I do not. So it's kind of like Nike. Maybe sometimes they do too much. So I think Sazerac can fall in that category. But it's only one way to find out. Let's pop her open. Oh, I got a nice little pop to it. That's that straight Kentucky bourbon pop. I'm already feeling that it's gonna smell good, taste good, but you never know. The walking stick. They got your straight Kentucky bourbon smell to it. It's a I would say it kind of got a Buffalo Trace smell to it, but you can probably even add in like a little Eagle Rare maybe. Oh, that's some gas. That's some gas right here. That's some gas right here. This is, ooh, if I was filling up the tank, this would not be that unleaded. This would be in the middle. It ain't. I kind of want to give it a nod to premium, but ooh, this might be one of my favorites right there. And it flies under the radar. It's under $40. I believe this was like $35.99. The walking stick is where it's at. Oh, I might turn into 50, make a song. I got the walking stick. Nah. I like this. This is, whew. You can tell Buffalo Trace made this. Now, you know I can't crown it up there with the Blantons and some of those names that come out of the Sazerac branch. But if it was a relay race, I wouldn't mind having this one on the track. This might be, like I say it a lot. You got 3 different type of bourbons. You got your favorite bourbon, you got your go-to bourbon, and you got like your everyday bourbon. This can be your everyday bourbon, it can be your favorite bourbon, it can be all of the above. So the walking stick, I'm truly gonna enjoy this. Hopefully that I keep power. But if I don't, as soon as that power go off, I'm definitely gonna be popping this bag open, have a couple sips, and hopefully I go to sleep. But before then, since probably I was about 18, 19, hurricane, the first wave, the first tier of the hurricane, I'm drinking beer. Cause you can slow sip beer and just do that. Once it's on your back and the lights start flickering, then I'll upgrade to the walking stick. So hey man, this is Eric the Whiskey Guy. We're gonna do it all again next week. I would highly recommend this. I would give this one a clean, I'm gonna give this an 8.7. 8.7 right here. This would be considered a top shelf in a lot of households. I'm telling you, do not sleep on the walking stick. I don't know how the availability on it, but if you see this, as soon as you see it, if you want to get bourbon or whiskey, I would highly recommend try this first. You would not be disappointed. We're gonna do it all again next week.